My name's Joe, I'm the customer support rep for Transdiesel, looking after the South Island. So today we're going to do an undercarriage inspection on a Volvo EC460C excavator. The undercarriage inspection that we do, we offer on our Volvo and Yanmar product. We inspect to determine the wear on a machine and forecast exactly when that might just wear out. That helps with the customers with their cost planning, their cash flow, and just keeping the machine up and running. The first thing we do is we do a general inspection of the machine. Next thing we measure is we're measuring the grouser plate. So we're measuring the depth of those, and that gives us a number to put into our spreadsheet. And Volvo provide us with pre-made sheets. By inputting the measurements into the Excel sheet, we're able to determine the amount of wear on that machine. Other things that we look for are missing bolts. So on this particular machine there's 4 bolts per plate. Again, just looking for any cracking, bits that are missing, which would indicate major wear. So after we've checked and recorded our details there, we're checking the chains. Again, we're looking for any issues. So there's no leaking grease, none of them are wedged up like this, which indicates seizing. So this one's looking pretty good. Then we just take a simple measurement, and then we input that into our data as well. What that tells us is how much stretch there's been in those chains. It's too much stretch, they're loose at the front and the rear, and they can slide off when you're turning. From there we also measure the pin that goes through the outside. So we're measuring the outside of that, because that's the bit that rolls around these big chunky bits of steel here. So they're actually doing all the hard work. So they're very, very critical. So take a measurement there, and then we'll also take a second measurement to see if they're wearing evenly. So the next thing that we're measuring is the height of the links. So by measuring the height, it tells us how much wear there is. Again, excessive wear can cause them to slip. So again, that measurement against the Volvo specifications will give us an indication of how much life we have left in that particular part. So the next part we're going to measure is our top roller. So what we do is we're measuring for the tread depth, which will indicate the wear on that. We're also looking for any grease that might be leaking out of it as well. Excessive wear cause these to slide backwards and forwards, and then they can hop off, which then takes the whole track with it. So now we're going to measure our sprocket. So these are the bits that do all the driving, so they're connected to the drive motor, which connect to the chains, push the chains around. So we've got this nice handy little chart here. It's got the nice black line, which is new, and the red line, which is at failure sort of point. By using this chart, it gives us a good visual representation of the amount of wear that has been on the sprocket and how much is left. It's a good visual indicator if they're having excessive wear. So just connecting our Vocom, so this little unit talks to the machine and allows it to put it into computer speak for us. The data it gives us the hours in the machine, it gives us how many walking hours, so that's how many hours the tracks have actually physically driven. That helps us figure out what the average wear is. It's amazing the information that can give us. At the end of this we give you a report that's easy to understand, and they're able to then see the degradation. So at Transdiesel we offer multiple service packages which are tailor-made to each customer's needs and each machine's needs. These are available for Volvo, Yanmar, Bogan, and in fact we do them on any brand. With 18 locations nationwide, we've got your back.